Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do an LA Times Impossible Sudoku dated August 10, 2025. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so we're going to start with pairs. So we can see here there's an 8 comes across here, 8 comes across here, 8 comes up here. So that's an 8 there. 9 comes across here. 9 comes down here, so it's not a pair. 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, 4 comes down here, so that's a 4 there. 4 comes up here, 4 comes down here, 4 comes across here, so that's a 4. 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, so 4 is one of these two. 4 comes up here, 4 comes up there, so that's not good. 5 comes across here, 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these two. 4 comes up here, 4 comes up here, 4 comes across here, so this is a 4 here. There we go. So 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, 4 comes up here, so that's a 4. This cannot be a 4, so this must be a 4 here. Now we have all the 4s. Alright, so 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, 9 comes down here, so this is a 9 pair here, except for, I now know 9 can't be here, so 9's going to come up here, which means that can't be a 9, and that will be a 9 there. Alright, so what does that mean for me? 9 can be here, so 9 comes up here, 9 comes across here, so 9 is one of these two. 9 comes up here, 9 comes across here, so 9 is one of these two. Okay. 1 comes up here, 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these two. 2 comes up here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. 2 comes across here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. So 2 can be in those. 8, 4, 7. 7 comes up here, 7 comes down here, 7 comes across here. Across here. So that means this is a 7. 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, 7 comes down here, so 7's one of these two. Okay, so 2 is done, so 2 can't be here, so 2 can be here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 can be here, 5 can be here, 5 can be here. 6 can be here, 6 can be here, 6 can be here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 can't be here, so 5's going to be one of these two. 6 can be on all that. 7. So I'm going to stop doing just the pairs. I'm going to do the full moments at the moment. So if I see one here, I've just got to check myself. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 is going to be a problem for me in this puzzle. 4, 5. So 5 comes done. 5, 6. 6 can't be here. So 6 is one of these 4. 7, 8, and 9. So 1, 2, 3 can't be here. So 3 is one of these. 4, 5, 6. So 6 can't be here. So 6 is one of these 4. 7 comes across here. 7 comes across here. 7 comes across here. 7 comes up here. So that's a 7. 7 comes down here. 7 comes down here. So 7 is one of these two here. Alright, so 6 comes across here. 6 comes across here. So 6 is one of these two. 8, 2, 9. So 2 comes down here. 2 comes down here. So 2 is one of these two. 1 comes across here. So and 1 comes up here. So 1 is one of these 3. 2 comes across here. 2 comes across here. So 2 is one of these 3. 4 is there. 3. I don't know why I didn't do 3. 3 can't be here, so 3 is going to be one of these 5. 4's there. 5 comes up here, so 5 will be one of these 5. 6 comes up here, so 6 is in the same boat as the 5. 7 comes across. 7 comes across. 7 comes down, so 7's already done. 8 comes across. 8 comes down, so 8 is one of these 3. 4. 8. Okay, so 1 comes across here. Actually, just don't worry about that. 1 comes down here. So these are a potential 1. 2 comes across here. So 2 is one of these 3. 3, 4, 5. 5 comes down here. So 5 is one of these. 6. Actually, because there's 5 here, I'm going to take out some of the 5s. So these 2 can't be a 5, and these 2 can't be a 5. Just because this is a 5 here, because that's not a 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 can't be here. So 6 is one of these. 7, 8. 8 can't be here. 8 can't be here, so 8 is one of these 2. Alright, so 1 can't be here. 1 can't be here, so 1 is one of these 2. 2, 3. Pretty happy with the 3s at the moment. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the same. 7, 8 and 9, and I've done the 9. So 1 can't be here. 1 can't be here, so 1's here. 2's been done. 3. See, that's silence. 3, 4, 5. 5 can't be here. 5 can't be here. So 5's one of these 3. 6 is done. 7's done. 8 and 9. So 9 can't be here and 9 can't be here. So this is a 9. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So 3 can be at all in these places. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 can't be here and 7 can't be here. So 7's one of these. 8 can't be here and 8 can't be here. So these 2 are an 8. 1 comes across here. 1 comes down here. So 1 is one of these. 2 comes across here. So 2 is one of these 4. 3 can't be in here, so 3 is one of these 4. 4's done. 5 comes down here. 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these. 6 is there. 7 comes across here. 7's done. 8 comes across here. 8 comes down here, so 8 is one of these. Alright. So, we've now done all of our numbers. Let's see what we can see. Okay, so 8, 8, 4. So 1 is going to be there. 1's going to be there. 1 will be here. 1 is these 3. There's a 1 here. Okay, so let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's definitely a 1. Okay. I don't know how I didn't see that when I marked it, but anyway, I didn't. So what that means is 1's up here. Okay, so 2, 8, 1. So that can't be a 1 there. 6, 8, 2, 6, 8. All right. So that leaves 1 here and 1 here. Okay. So 8 comes down here. 8 comes across here, so that's alright. 3, 8, 1, 3, 8, 1, 2. 3, 6, 6, 6. 1, 3, 6, so 5's across here. Makes sense. 5 can be there. 4, 5. So 5's down there. 5 can be here or here because that's a 5 there. 5 is here or here. 5's in those. What's the 8's doing? So 8. 8's going to be here or here. 8's here or here. 8 is here, here or here. And 8 is here and here. So 9 is there. 9 is there. 3, 6, 9. 3, 5, 3, 9. 3, 5, 9. 6, 2. So 2's there. This is testing me. 1, 5, 1, 2. 3, 6, 2, 6. 9, 9. 9, no. So 9 comes up here. Two's there. 2's there. 1, 3. 3, 8. 7. 7's there. 7's there. 7's there. So 5 can't be here, so 5's there. 1, 3, 6, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 8, 1, 3, 8, 3, 8. 3, 7, 6. So 1 can be here or here. 1's here. 1, 3, 6, 6, 8, 1, 5, 2. That can't be a 9. Okay, what are you doing? Shocking checking. So that can't be a 9 there. That can't be a 9 there. That can't be a 9 there. So that's a 9. Really bad checking, so let me just be clear. So 9 can't be here. So that means 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here. So that's a 9 there. 9 comes down here. 9 comes down here. 9 comes across here. So that's a 9 there, and these two cannot be a 9. Okay, this can't be a 9 anymore, so that makes this a 9 here. Because of the 3, 7 pair here, this is going to be an 8. This can't be an 8. Okay, this can't be an 8. And this is a 1, 3, 2 pair, so 6, 8. Alright, so what else do we see here now that we've done that? So 8 comes up here, 8 comes down here, 8 comes across here. So 8's one of those two, so can't do much about that, but I can take the 8 out of here. 8 can't be there, so 2, 3, 5. 5, 5. 2, 3, 7. Okay, 3, 7, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6. So 9s are now done and 4s are now done. Okay. So what have we got? 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 6, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 5 can't be there, so 5's one of these. 5 is here or here. Where's 5? So 5 comes across here. 5 comes across here. 1, 3, 6. So that's 5 there. 3, 6, 5. 1, 5. 1, 3, 5. Doesn't 1, 3 doesn't help me. 1 is here, so 1's going to be here, 1's up here, 1's here. Okay, so I can see here an X, Y, Z here. So what this is basically saying, if 1 is here, that can't be these two can't be a 1, so that's a 1 there. If this is a 2, then one of these would have to be a 1. And that would be a 3. So 2, 3, 1, and then I've got a 1 up there. Am I looking at this correctly? So if I said that that was a 1, 2, 3, what that effectively tells me is that can't be a 1. So the reason that can't be a 1 is because this is a 1, then this becomes a 3. Let's just play this out. So if this is a 2, this could be a 1 or a 3, and this could be a 1 and a 3. So that can't work. If this is a 1, these two can't be 1, and that's a 1. So this can't possibly be a 1. So let me show you this again. So if this is a 1, that can't be a 1, definitely. If this is a 2, then this can't be a 2, which gives me a 1, 3 pair. So that can't be a 1 there. Okay, so if I've got that, 1 comes up here, because I haven't got a 1 in this column, right? So 1 comes up here, 1 comes up here, that can't be a 1, so that's a 1 there because of this 1 here. So this can't be a 1. Does that help me? So I know that's a 1. This can't be a 1. So now I've got a 3, 6 pair here. So that's a 1 there. Working my way down here. This now can't be a 1. So this is a 1 here because 1 comes down here, 1 comes down here, 1 comes across here. So that's a 1 there. Okay. So that's interesting. 2, 3. 2, 8, 2, 3. So 1, 3, 2, 1, 2. So 1 here, 1 there. So this is there. 5 comes across here. 5 comes across here. So that's a 5 there. So 5 comes down here. So these can't be a 5 anymore. 5 comes across here, 5 comes up here, 5 comes down here. So this is now a 5 here. 5 comes across here, 5 comes across here, 5 comes down here. So that's a 5 there. Alright. So this can't be a 5. What have I got for a 5 now? So 5 comes down here, 5 comes down here, 5 comes across here. So that's a 5 there. 5 comes across here. 5 comes across here, so that's a 5. This can no longer be a 5. 5 comes up here. This is a 3, 6 pair, so that's a 5 there. How many 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got the 9 5s. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 6. These can't be a 5, so let's start with that. So that's a 3, 7 pair there, 3, 7 there. Okay. So 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. 3 is not helping me at all, so that's a 2, 6 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, and 9. Alright. So that's a 1. So that'd be a 1 there, so that's alright. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my 1 in this one? So 1 comes down here. 1 comes up here. So that leaves that only as a 1 there. This can't be a 1. So this becomes a 2, 3 pair. So this is a 1 here. How many 1s have I got? It looks like I've got all the 1s. Alright, so 2, 3. 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 7, 8. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 6. I think I've got an X, Y one here. So if this is a 6, these can't be a 6. So 6. So if this is a 3, this can't be a 3. So it's a 2. So how this works is, if this is a 3, this would have to be a 6, and this would have to be a 2. So that would mean that that couldn't be a 6. If this is a 3, this would have to be a 2, and then that'd be a 6, would mean that can't be a 6. So this can't be a 6 here. Okay, so now I've got a 3, 7 pair, so that becomes a 6. That can't be a 6. So 2, 3, 2, 3, so that's a 6 there. This makes this a 3. This can't be a 3, so this is a 6. This can't be a 6, so it's a 3. This can't be a 3, so it's a 2, and we'll finish off this column with a 6. This needs to be, can't be a 5 or a 6, so this is a 3, making this a 7. To finish off this row, this have to be a 2, 7, so this has got to be a 3, leaving this to be a 7. This has got to be an 8, leaving this to still be a 3. So where's my 8? This can't be an 8, so this is a 6, leaving this to be a 2. We need that to be a 3 because that finishes off that row. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was an interesting number. 6 is here. So this can't be a 6, so this is a 2. This finishes off this row with a 6. Okay, so what's this? This can't be 2 or 6, so this is 8. 8 can't be here, so that's an 8 there. We now have a 7 here, so this has got to be a 3. This can't be a 3, so it's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a 7 here. Working my way up here, this can't be a 3, so it's a 2. And hopefully we've got the puzzle done. And we did. And we've done that in 23 minutes. So we are reasonably happy with how they've gone. So in here there was an XYZ part, which is here, and then which led to me to a XY path. So for these ones here. So that was a very difficult puzzle for me. I'm happy from a point of view that I didn't guess, and I'm happy that I've been able to learn some of the techniques. So I've been doing a bit of research on the techniques in recent times, and yeah, I got there. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.